I think that if I had been set up, and I'm not even saying from the counseling standpoint, if I had been set up as a young man to be, to deal with my issues and to understand I had issues, I think that the beginning of our marriage would have been a lot smoother.
And we probably would have waited and I got married.
And we probably would have gave it some more time.
Engaged longer, which
Now,
is okay.
And so I would say, and I'll say for me, I can't speak for Ernestine, but a part of the reason why we did get married so fast is because I didn't want to keep doing long distance. And I did love her and all of that, but I hated leaving and then knowing I wasn't going to see her and there was no FaceTime back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it was just like, this kind of sucks. I don't want to talk on the phone with you. I feel like I did that in high school.
I want to go on MySpace. And
And wait for you to respond.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just don't want to do that.
Right.
And so my desire to get married was definitely more from a selfish place and not from a mature place. Like, okay, we're about to merge ourselves into one household.
Yeah.
And I'm about to spend the next however many years of my life with you. Am I ready for that? And I think that sometimes when we ask those questions, the other person can feel, and Ernestine didn't feel this way, but I feel like the other person can feel intimidated or rejected by that. It's like, so you don't know if you want to marry me? It's like, it's not that. It's just, let's take the time. Even if we do it together, let's take intentional time and let's take inventory of our baggage.
Yeah.
Like, do you know that you have baggage?
That part.
That's good.
And if you do know, what is it? This is the opportunity to be open with me.
yeah.
Let's practice right now.
Right.
What's your issues?
Yeah.
What are some things that you're dealing with? What is your inclinations? What are things that make you tick? Like, let's ask those questions now. And if you can't be transparent with me now, you won't be transparent with me later. Marriage does not automatically stamp like truth and vulnerability and transparency on you.
Yeah.
Like,
At the altar. Oh, we're brand new and ready to. Yeah.
No, you're not. Marriage does not heal you.
Yeah.
You have to be healed for marriage. But a lot of us think, me being one of those people at the time, thought that, well, when I get married, it's going to automatically make me want to do right. And I manipulated myself. And when you manipulate yourself into doing something that you know you're not ready for, other people become collateral damage.
Yeah. And before we even got to Elder Stand, there were just certain questions we didn't ask each other. And I didn't even know to ask, you know.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things we should have asked and got to know about each other.
Yeah.
So that was a don't.
And if we're being transparent, if I could do it all over again, we wouldn't be having sex. Because we was definitely having sex.
Yeah.
Facts.
We was definitely having sex. But I think it robs the marriage.
Yeah.
Now, this is just Don Hopkins, right? But I feel like, and it wasn't just sex with her, but it was every sexual encounter I had before I got married.
Yeah.
It taught me to have a certain craving. Ooh. So we just had a comment that came in our DMs recently that says, y'all should talk about, it was like, what was it? It was like sex.
Well, she was talking about sex after marriage, like things that
To do.
Yeah, how far can a Christian marriage take things?
Yeah.
in
Got
their
you.
sex life.
I was
Got
like, let me
you.
see.
Yeah.
But anyway, I know a lot of people have this mindset of like, well, I need to see what I'm getting myself
Yeah.
into.
Gotta test the
Right,
waters.
Test the waters. But my question to you is, who taught you that?
Right.
What taught you that?
Yeah.
What taught you to have, now,
Ooh.
I know my brothers and my sisters, the churchy folk, all the way down to the carnal-minded folk, gonna have an issue with what I'm saying, so I'm gonna keep it light.
Okay.
But, well, we keep it real raw and relatable.
That
so
part.
can't
I was
even-
about to say, just let it
I
go.
can't even, but anyway,
Go ahead and be raw.
like, we have this toxic mindset of, I have needs. But my question is, who taught you that this was your need? Most of us, we get our needs from a fantasy or a vain or basically pornographic imagination.
Yeah.
You don't know that I'm just saying, like, she got to, like, where'd you get that
Right.
from?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and then too, I guess my question would be, okay, so basically you're putting that above the person and the purpose, right? Because the thing is, if God is telling you this is your person, but you have to test it out and you think it's trash, are you willing to sacrifice that person because you think it's trash?
And
but
most men willing, and I say most men and women are not willing to.
Yeah.
No.
And then it's like, but y'all haven't had that moment to experience the intimate moments to discuss, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Like you're going into it just like, oh, let me just test the waters. But y'all haven't had any
Right.
like intimate moments.
Right. And I feel like a part of the issue is that is the main thing that's on our mind. We're just ready to have some legal sex. Or I'm just like, I can't wait to get into bed and we finna like, and that's cool. But like, the older you get, the less you doing it. So what else we got?
Right.
What else are we building?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think that we're taught that.
Meet me at the altar.